Hi guys, this is Nominar. Welcome to the CF1st Arknights CN. Alright. It's a simple deal. We continue with our story. And as we've seen, Skadi has finally made it to the town and defeated enemies. And there's some kind of law enforcement, or as I call them, judges, Iberian judges. They try to stop her because they think she's a culprit of the anomaly in this town. In fact, we know she's not. It is the priest or the bishop, whatever power is behind that. That's the reason that's causing all of this trouble. Anyways, let's dive down further into the story. SV-6. It doesn't look too bad. I think we can keep the same team. Oh yeah, we'll probably level her up now. Okay, interesting. Oh, so she's a puller. Do I need her for this? I probably don't need her for this. So we have a 6-star pusher, which is Windy, and this is a 6-star puller. Yeah, let's probably change her to someone else. Okay, let's go Myrtle. Okay, we need 4 of these. Let's remember that. Okay, let's see the story. There's no end. This fog is everywhere. The shining fog started to rise from deep inside and surrounded her from head to tail. Visuals. Listening, smell, touch. For that second, she lost all of her perceptions. Maybe she felt there's something in front of her. But what is in front of her is the entire ocean. She used up her strength and made a hit to that huge but almost untouchable thing. All that she perceives suddenly collapsed. The cold and hot liquid swallowed her. That's the ocean current, and also the blood of the ocean. Oh yeah. Hey there. You're not late at all. The last dance has ended. The sea has settled down. She no longer hears the singing voice of her colleagues. She saved. Well, she doesn't know what she saved. She also doesn't know what she defeated. She tries to swim, her both legs, both arms, but the ocean betrayed her will. It has become cold and firm. It's like an iron that's trying to freeze, and it's pushing her from all directions to make her body feel heavier and heavier. She no longer moves and gave herself in to the sea. She starts to fall in the sea. The dark shadow swallowed her. Suddenly, countless voices has an entity and is surrounding her. There's some crying and shouting and also humming. The ocean is talking to her. The deep sea has recovered its original coldness and darkness. Her eyes also. She can no longer see the path to above. She keeps falling and falling, but also rising and rising. Deeper than the deep sea, there is warm water, ocean water, holding her, as if they are the arms of many of her families. She opens her mouth. The sea water goes through her throat. She completely melted and then reformed. She regains the singing voice again. That's singing, by the way. Singer, you're awake. Good morning. Who is singing? Is that singing? I didn't know. When you're asleep, you keep humming these few sentences. Oh, singer. Hey, you're holding me too hard. The body of the girl becomes vague, as if it's in the ocean. No, it was her who's in the ocean. That dream is shredding her brain. The notes are jumping and got twisted into the crying of her families. Mom. They die in front of her. There's nothing she can do. Monsters. Monsters. Monsters! They're shouting. All of them around her are shouting. She must hold her weapon tight. Singer. Your suitcase is pressing my chest too hard. It hurts. Her sword pierced through the body of the monster that's biting up the human. The monster turned around. She sees the face that she sees frequently in the mirror. The suitcase fell onto the ground. It shook a little bit. The stuff inside was making sound, but none of them got spilled out. You let go? It was spooky back there. Singer, I thought you wanted to kill me. I could kill you, it's simple. But you didn't want to. You know? I know. But I didn't know. Huh? Again? She rushes out. Singer, where are you going this time? Officer, it's almost time for the ocean to rise. The color of the ocean, this portion changed. There's something in the water. Is that shells or fish? Why is there things like this in the ocean? And it keeps going towards the shore. It's following an ocean current that shouldn't have existed from deeper below. What? I thought they went into the ocean saying it can get food back is some superstition. I thought it was lies that they got from when they were in despair. I didn't know that they were really trading with the ocean. They use their own fellows as bait to feed the monsters in the ocean, and the monsters feed them. This terrible mutual relationship. That's why there's so many fishes here. But yesterday, I thought I stopped it. You should have learned, not all of your corrections will yield a good result. Did I do something wrong, officer? I just wanted to save them. If you want to correct something, you either change its course. But what is the right course for them? The South Wind City, this land and this shore, it can no longer bear any food. The ending has been decided decades ago. All of their struggling is futile. The mobile city, civilization, and people here, they're on their way to a slow death. They asked me, if there's nowhere to go, how can you tell what's right or wrong? Or make what's wrong no longer exist. Officer, so you want me to? You are doubting. I know, I'm just... Even though they become what they used to be, the resident of Iberia, I want to protect them. I want to make people here, make this country greater. You should doubt. Huh? Make a judgment, you need to rely on yourself. Yes, sir. Look at this. What do you see? It's threat. Do not recite the answer. Yes, sir. The ocean is moving. It's constantly changing. Remember what you see right now. Change has, is, and will happen. You cannot see that. You will be lost. Sir, what's under your feet? What do you think? A fish? Is it something that we didn't get? Is it one of those that attacked last night? No, it doesn't look like it. It's only walking on the shore. It's been crawling for a long way. It's just different. Is it? I should know. This is the evilness that must be cleansed. I see. I can see it now. The whole picture of the transaction. So that's what people become when they walk into the ocean. This is not only the nest of the monster, but also a breeding bed. In that case, all people here will become monsters. And she holds tightly her sword. Officer, I want to go back to the town. Skadi sitting on the side of the shore. The wind pushes the ocean water forward, but it just cannot touch her dress. Huh. Oh. Huh. Singer, you run too fast. Not fast enough, it seems. Huh? You got up to me again. Singer, this is my home. I'm more familiar than you. I should go. Go? Leave here. Eh? So you know where to find your friend now? At least farther from you guys. Huh? Why? The judge, she's right about one thing. She said many things. You, I'm dangerous. Because what happened last night? You saved us, Singer. We are all very grateful. Saved you? Is that what you think? If those fish, there's one I didn't kill, it could have killed you on its way. You will be killed by that. I brought it, so you are killed by me. No, it's not like that. Why not? It's not like things like this never happen. They die because of me. They hate me. They're afraid of me. They blame me. But that's their fault. It's not what the singer does. Wasn't that something I did? I don't know. After that, I don't know even more. She recalled her dream. That dream, after the last battle, she had that dream for tons of times. The ocean hunters never stay put. They are always progressing. But Skadi was trapped there. Skadi doesn't know what happened to her. I thought after killing it, I would have an answer. Killing the biggest monster. Everybody will become better. No one will cry, no one will shout. As long as she kills it. She killed it. But bigger problems overwhelmed her. The ocean hunters never ask why. They move first. But Skadi wants to know why. Skadi doesn't know what happened to her. Singer, you look really pale. You are injured and he's used up a lot of strength. You haven't recovered, right? You should go back with me, take some rest, have a good sleep, and you should feel better. Why are you not afraid of me? Huh? Your granny called me monsters. Your friends look at me full of animosity. It's the same eyes wherever I go. I'm used to it. How about you? In your eyes, what am I? You're a singer. A singer. I said it, you believed it. That judge didn't believe it. And now I say I'm a monster. Do you believe it? No. So, why on earth do you keep following me? Huh? I gave you everything I could, but you didn't want any. And you didn't want to kill me either. Kill you? No, Singer, why would I have that thought? I do things, you give prizes. Or the other way around. That's all the people on the ground. If you trade, there will be promises. With promises, there's trust. Promise? You don't know what is promise. Shakes her head. Listen, what I'm saying is, you help me, I will give you what you want. That is a promise. But I don't want anything. You're lying. Huh? My nose and my eyes are equally sharp. See, you say this is your home? That's why you can find here quickly. You're lying too. You don't tell me the truth, I won't trust you. No, Singer, don't go. I'm not telling a lie, I'm just don't understand. Singer, to me, you're a mystery. You're someone from the outside. I've never seen someone like you. You want to know why I can guess why you're here. It's not like I'm lying, it's just I'm ashamed. This is the edge, farthest from the city. I know you're hiding away from us. If you want to go, you'll probably come here too. Also, I oftentimes come to here, of course, behind Iron Skin and others. If they find out that I come here very often, they'll get unhappy. Look at that place. It's really high. I sometimes climb over there because the wind is stronger and I can see farther. You are curious about what's outside. I don't know. Sometimes I want to know what is like outside. It's meaningless, I know. They all say it. So that's why I only think about it myself. When I pick up stuff outside, this is the farthest I can ever get. After that, outside, there's nothing useful outside. If you're curious, go a little farther than you know. Last time, I went to the westmost point, and Erskine was threatening me. He said, it's all monsters outside. If we go outside, we die. Singer, you're from the outside. I follow you because I have many questions. I want to know, is he telling the truth? Maybe. If you go outside, you will die. Huh, so that's real. You're not disappointed. Singer, I was thinking, if there's a chance, I want to go see. Even there are monsters, that's okay. It seems like I'm not that afraid. Huh? Judge said, I'm not afraid of monsters because I don't know what monsters will do to me. I think she's right. She's making things up. I'm not afraid too. Haha. Well, that's because, Singer, you know, in front of you, there's nothing the monster can do. I'm different. Last night, I saw these monsters clear for the first time in my life. I don't know what happened to myself. My heart was pumping. It's never that intense. And then I woke up in the morning. I realized this weather is better than any morning when I waked up. I can feel the wind is flowing. I can see these tides are closing in. A day like this is different than any day in the past. Just because I don't know what will happen. It's simply because I don't know what can happen, rather than something very obvious. You're excited. Is this excitement? Fear, excitement. Not that different. You'll have your heart pumping, a blood boiling. Am I sick? This is not sickness. To some people, this is living. So it feels so nice to be alive. The days living outside, is every day like this? Well, better than here. Can I really go outside? After my box is filled up, I want to get more food. I need to take care of Grandma Petra. Ow! The excited girl misstepped. When she's almost falling into the ocean, a hand grabbed her. If you're so careless, you will get eaten by the monsters. Singer, you see me again. If you didn't come here, there wouldn't be that much trouble. I am sorry. Eh? My legs. There's something grabbing my leg. It's slippery. It's so heavy. It's again everywhere. This gross stuff. Singer, I'm almost losing you. Close your eyes. Huh? And then let go. Is that fine? You can choose whether to believe me. Alright, let's do it. One sec. Oh. Okay, so it doesn't attack, but for a certain amount of HP loss, it will deal a huge amount of arts and mental damage. That's something I need to deal with. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? One more. Oh wait, died. How? That was a lot of damage, I have to say. Alright, these are not bad. The only problem is what to do with... Oh, I can do this, but that's a little too premature. Do the volcano on her. I actually don't know. Let's see what happens if we let them through, right? Oh, that is a little huge damage, I have to say. Wow. Okay. I mean, we do have this, so not a huge problem. Okay, now it's a little too big of a damage. Okay, that was a little difficult. I never expected that. So the girl closed her eyes and let go. The force that was dragging her legs quickly disappeared. She heard many tiny things flowing onto the ocean. Before she touched the ocean herself, she was pulled up by a certain force. And then she was put on the ground. Face down. Oh, if the object is a human, it's hard to control my force and angle. It's alright. Smell herself. Looks like I'm not bleeding anymore. Why are they still excited? Is there so many fishes here? You mean the monster yesterday? Yeah, like that. I've never seen them before. Then don't come here for a couple of days. Go back. Singer. Don't drag my dress. You're not a young kid. I'm trying to say, I think I know what I want. I want you to sing for me. Oh, because I don't know what is song. I heard you sing it in your dream. but I cannot understand. Alright. Singer, you promised? Is this a promise? Yeah. My instrument. Oh, yeah, Singer. Where did your instrument go? I need to find it. Alright, I'll find it with you. Is it to say you want to go back with me now? Great! Really? Isn't that a pleasant thing? Hey, Wall Ashes, good morning. Iron Skin. Oh yeah, where did Iron Skin go? They seem to be together all days. Iron Skin. You're looking at the ocean? Are you saying the person who got the red shell was an Iron Skin? Ah. Full frame. I think my skin sickness is gotten worse. My chest hurts. It's like it's gonna explode. I don't even want to eat things. Don't talk to me. Ah. Singer, welcome back to our home. Your grandma. Grandma Petra is still resting. We got back yesterday. She's been lying like that. I think she used up her strength too. Must be tired. I never knew she would rush out and talk to the judge like that. She's unlike usual. You're right. She is great. She pushed off the judge. Push off the judge? Singer, if you say that and you let the judge hear that, she's gonna get angry again. Whatever. If she wants to fight, she won't find you trouble anymore, right? Well, it's the same if she finds anyone. She touches the suitcase. Oh, let's go find the instrument. Wait, huh? On your head. Oh, this little green sticky thing. Whoa, what is this? It's seaweed. Did I get it when I fell? Probably. This useful? It looks like normal seaweed. Should we dry it and make a bed sheet? Grandma Petra has bad back and she can use it. Give it to me. You shred this with shells. Don't wash off this sticky thing with a little ocean water. Okay? Make sure it goes over this seaweed. Put it into a small can, close it, seal it, leave it for half a year. And then when the greenness goes away, that means it's fermented. You can drink it. Singer, what? Was it too complicated? You never said so many things to me like that. You don't need to throw away the shells either. Leave it dry. You can use it as a container for drinking wine. Wine? What is that? That's what it says. This used to be a bar. Oh, so this character here means wine. It's a drinking can bring happiness and forgetting the troubles. Is that so? It's definitely not the case. But it tastes good. You drink this a lot? Your hometown, Agor? Not really. Sometimes we'll drink something similar before we dance. You must be happy back then. Oh, I see. It's not that the wine can bring joy. It's when we're happy we drink. People living outside, do they all drink? Is everybody happy? Not necessarily. I see. So they're definitely not as happy as I am right now. Singer, thank you for teaching me how to make this wine thing. I really wish I can drink it with you right now. Wrong gesture. If you move it like this, if you shred it like this, it's hard. You can change the angle. Use the sharpest part towards the texture of the seaweed. Okay? Control the rhythm, control your breath, move your hand, your body to to move along with the ocean wind. Like this. One hit, shreds. You're staring at me. Are you gonna fight again? If it's only yourself, it will end fast. No. This back to you. Oh, that's my instrument. Iron Skin found it. He saw you left this thing last night. Oh, great, Singer. We don't need to find instrument ourselves. Iron Skin, he sneaked this thing back to our house and told me to give it to you. And then he left. Thank you. Plays the instrument. This melody. Oh, that's what you were humming last night. It's stuck in my brain. This is what you and your friends you all sing before? When we're at home, there are many songs like this. We use songs to communicate. After I left, all the singing voices are gone. Myself, this is the only thing left. Oh, that's why. That's why this song sounds very sad. Plays the instrument. Singer, I promise. You got back your instrument. Can you sing for us now? We're all waiting, right? Granny Petra? Granny cannot speak anymore. Otherwise, she definitely wants to sing with it. Singer. Granny Petra wants to hear. Alright. The wandering singer in the red dress sits in the center of a group of people. She closed her eyes, and her fingers reach to the strings. The instrument's sound and the singing voice starts flowing out of her. It's flowing inside this broken bar, it's making turns, extending as if it belonged here originally. A hunter, he walks upon the shore, his hometown behind, his path forward. His parents, his children are separated from him. His lover has died in the sea. Gladia. Your expression changed. Did you feel something? Wow! The bishop looks like this? That's gross. It looks like that fish also. Nothing. It's not surprising. Your mentality is still not very sharp. Look at the water in front of you. This water fluctuates. The frequency of the waves. This is all information. It's a time for a rise. We should go. A hunter, he walks upon the shore. His family, his hometown behind. And there's only sighs. His path has no ends. His path filled with fog. She's singing. She is actually singing in this broken house. These people, they're actually listening. Those who have their heads on still have their heads down. People don't talk, they still don't talk. The singing voice cannot go into their body, but their eyes. Are they understanding that? A hunter, he walks upon the shore. The singer stops her finger playing the instrument. But the music didn't immediately dissipate. It still exists upon this wanderer. It keeps digging into the dust. There's some browse coming in there. And there's some others that just sprout out. By the way, I didn't understand what it's saying anyway, as well, so don't laugh at me. Granny Petra? What's wrong with her? She's asleep. I never see she sleeps so well. In the past, she will shout when she closed her eyes and keeps grabbing things in the air. I thought she will want to dance when she sees you sing, and when she hears you sing. She always says she wants to dance. Well, Ash, I'm gonna die. My eyes, there's seawater in it. Too salty. Not very drinkable. Ah, is this... Are you crying? Cry? What is cry? This is an emotion that flows out of your body. Oh, okay. I don't understand. Singer, I love your songs. You don't like to talk. There's many things you're saying in your songs. Do you want to sing again? I want to hear more that you say. Play some instruments. The ocean wind crawls onto the singer's fingers and then onto her nose. The taste has changed. The ocean has risen. Food. The food is here. To the shore. Priest. People all head out. The music and the singing voice disappeared. That is weird. Up until this point, it's still very weird. Let's just change a couple things, I guess. Because again, we need to spend 4,000 of these currencies while in the event. Let's check out the challenges just to make sure. I think the only thing that's required for the normal stages came from SV-9. And make sure you don't activate the medical facilities. That's gonna be really hard. We've seen it, like you'll get knocked out if you don't, you know. We're still okay. So good though. Interestingly, this event has 9 stages rather than 8, which is the usual number, and we have to finish all 9 of them to get all the furniture. So let's keep going. Keep going, guys. Let's do 7, and we'll leave 8 and 9 for a later time. How do we do this? It's gonna be really hard. Let me check out the map again. It looks like Polka can do a thing here. So let's get Polka on. Or Rose Mountains, I don't know. I kinda wanna do both, but where's Polka? We'll do that. We'll also what's her third skill? I'll try her third skill, by the way. Cause all the enemies is gonna get real damage. That's a lot. That's a lot. Alright, let's do it. There's already full of food on the shore. People's request has been responded by the ocean. The fish? shells. Eatable. Eatable. More and more. Fill my mouth. Oh, you left one out? Pick it up, swallow it, more. Take it back. Take it back. Fill my body until I cannot feel it more. The priest. They were willing to pause. They look up to their brother. Brothers and sisters, enjoy your breakfast to the fullest. This is the prize to the goodies. For hunger and illness has not defeated us, but rather makes us more sincere, more united, and more loving. This long performance from one city to another. How are you not fed up with it? What is a performance? To bring his greatness and love to the land. To allow those ignorant, to teach those who are ignorant. This is my most pleasure. But they don't understand the thing. Our ocean will treat all as equal. The priest lovingly pat on the arm of this man who's trying to swallow. Do it, brother. Share this piece of meat on your hand with other brothers who are suffering. You have to believe it's one piece that you are saving. For him, his satisfaction will make your soul satisfied even more. And you should thank your brother. Thank him for he gave you what he could have had. You two stand together, hand in hand, feet in feet, sharing each other's lives. And from this moment, you are a greater being. Thank priest master. Good kid. The promise doesn't exist between you and it, but them and it. Through your hand. Promise? No. This promise is bi-directional. These suffering folks are not enough generously. Okay. These suffering folks are not enough for the ocean to have an ass of them. They asked, the ocean answered. And now I'm helping them so that their voices can be heard. Since you have treated yourself as one of us, you should know the rules. Please forgive me for my ignorance. I could have used better words. You're building a path using their flesh so that you can get what you want from inside the church. No matter what it says, you don't have to show yourself every time. How do you know what I want? The feeling of being higher than oneself, than others, is easy to sink someone. That is false. As the purest craze of making of the ocean, my position is not fake. I'm standing here only because I want to save them from the bottom of my heart. Without me, they would have become some dirty meat on this land. Disease, famine, these very concrete enemies. If they can still fight, then that's not the deepest suffering. The deepest suffering comes from the deepest of one's soul. When people realize these disasters can no longer be fought against, whatever they do, they cannot spare themselves from destruction. That's when the real suffering comes. For towns like this, how many there are in Iberia. This huge country can no longer support the ask of its citizens. But people here are still hiding in their own shells, or they isolate themselves, or they fight against each other. It's marvelous how much you care about Iberia. You're wrong again. I care about the suffering, but not the territories on the land. People are all like this, are they not? They're confined by their own flesh, and they cannot use their own force, power, to break their old thinking about themselves or their race. And they will constantly choose to fight against each other, but not resolution. When this goes through, even the strongest individuals will be defeated, and the suffering will finally swallow every single corner. You've seen it before. You've shaken before. If you say it to me, is it really necessary that you say it to me? Maybe I haven't said enough. The truth is always worth repeating, no matter whether the listener is as dumb as you, or for the sake of the time we've been working together, maybe I should consider these words as a little entertainment for you to kill the time of waiting. Your linguistic techniques are indeed marvelous. No wonder there are so many people who fell for it. You still don't understand. I'm more sincere than sincerity. I have no ask for them. I also don't believe in the force of forcing. I just want to point out to them a new possibility. The weakness of flesh and body will forever limit their perceptions. You think I'm using languages to deceive their souls, but that's actually the opposite. I am making their soul listen to the most basic acts of their flesh. The saints' words do not bring a short-lived superstition. The strongness of one's flesh will finally allow them to see more with their own eyes. They are creatures in the ocean. They have no eyes, they are tiny, they cannot swim. They only flow with the current. The ocean they see, how different is it than the ocean we see? How can the creatures without eyes understand the sacredness and deepness of an ocean? You and your colleagues, you bash this bad but also firm shell. You cannot see how these weak ones are struggling. Say, who is the real arrogant one? Is it me who's helping them, or those infidels who are using the sufferings to expand, use language and real despair to replace the fake hope, deception, and control the weak, so that in order to get the power? Or was it the stupid you guys who are no longer willing to face the deepest ocean? I share with them what I see, to open their eyes, to know that they still have real hope. They choose whether they want to die with the land or seek rebirth with the ocean. This possibility can not only free them from famine and disease, but also this is the generosity of the ocean towards the land. This is not conquer, but comprehension. It's acceptance. I pointed out a path to them, which can bring them good lives, and will guide them towards the truth as me. That's my greatest cost. Your false shell has trapped your soul, make you short-sighted that you cannot see the real greatness. I will forgive you. Maybe it's not just them who have fallen into it. Oh, singer, we're almost late. There's so many good food. Everybody seems so hungry. There's finally food. 1, 2, 3. This. Take it back. We can crush it and make soup for Granny Petra. Let's drink this tonight, right? Little bench? No, don't eat it directly. The shell is too firm. It's gonna break your teeth. We'll cook it and then eat it. Okay? Singer, you take some? Singer, what are you doing? Skadi sees the man named Wall Ashes. He's kneeling on the shore, swallowing everything he can see. Swallow after swallow. His eyes are red. His tears has dried long ago. He's very hungry. These people, every single one of them, is hungry. Skadi let go of the girl's hand. The girl rushed into the crowd. Her eyes are shining. Slow down, brothers. This is all yours. Look, this entire region in front of you, it will all be yours. Come, open your soul, accept yourselves, hug others, learn to believe, learn to sacrifice. Fighting has ended. The suffering will go. We stand together. Our soul, our flesh, and our belief will grow stronger, just like this eternal ocean under our feet. Please allow me to go further. Oh, I have been having some digestion problems lately. Maybe I cannot hold it back and vomit on your face. Brothers, your shell fell. Let your brother hold it for you. It's interesting. You're in a good mood today. You even use those words to me. Whatever you say, whatever. The message from the ocean makes you excited. You cannot wait till our banquet. Then let's go. Find her. Find your old friend and share this joy with her. Found it. Skadi passed through the crowd. There's only one person in her eyes, and that person seems to be waiting for her. What are you doing here? Shh! Come, look at him. Do you smell it? Skadi takes out the shell in her pocket. She holds that shell and tries to pierce at Gladia. As if she was preparing for this, Gladia did not dodge. The shell hit her hand, and there was not a scratch left behind. Your move was not good enough. Let me teach you. Gladia presses the shell onto the chest, Skadi's chest, and pushes her to the wall. How many times have I danced with you, Skadi? Twice or 3 times? You're a good dancing partner. Where is she? You care about her. Else? She's still safe. Proof. You really need those useless stuff? I suspect the days on the land has broken your nose, Hunter. You smell your smells. I want to vomit more than you. She is indeed with you. Looks like your nose isn't fully broken yet. Good. At least you are not like a crying child born on the a crying landborn what's it called? Like a little kid, and ask me everything. Why did I take her, and why am I here? It's never our way to ask questions. Us? I don't know if it's you or us. Looks like you still have many questions in your heart. Reach out to her box. If you're not sure, don't do it. Otherwise, you're giving chances to your enemies. My target is not you. Then what do you come here for? You know. You're trying to find her. If once you find her, can your questions disappear? Her memory is broken. She cannot tell me a thing. Look at you. It's only a little better than getting trapped in a cage. Let me teach you a little more, even though you are not my people. Listen, the hunters chase the prey. Not because they love chasing. Chasing blindlessly can only bring consolation. Are you weak? So weak that you desire these illusions, Skadi? How many times have you not danced? You walk too long. Your skins are dry. Maybe you already forgot the rhythm for breathing. Let me ask you again. You come here for what? Skadi looks at the priest. The priest is not far. He looks through the past the crowd at Skadi as well. Skadi holds tight the handle of the suitcase. The priest shows a polite and kind smile. He pointed a direction, making a gesture for imitation. You're not doing it? Aren't you together? I didn't care. You are caring. You need to solve problems, not me. The residents holding food pass by the priest. They say hello to him as if they are really brothers, really friends. Just like any afternoon in a normal Iberian town. Skadi's hand finally got loosened up. Are you playing ghost to me? What is he? Will you believe me when I say? If I say? Skadi looks at the church on top of the hill. Below, the priest is saying goodbye to the residents. Slowly, don't fall. Do you hear it? This is the tide. Putum, putum, putum. Just like the heartbeat, both you and I. What you eat, what you drink, are all the gift of the ocean. Fathers, do you feel you're empowered from your mouth and from your stomach? Go through your hand and your feet and reaches your heart. Embrace this proudness in front of you. This is a newborn hope. Skadi looks at the crowd on the land. People start to dissipate it. The girl picked up an entire basket of food. She finally looked up, and started to look for things in a lost. Where's the singer? Suddenly she disappeared again. Whatever. The singer knows the way. She's probably looking for her friend again. Let's go, Long Branch. Take the food home. Wow. Long Branch, I wanna sing. Let's sing. The song that the singer sang. You remember? Well, it's no use if you remember. You don't even talk. Let's see. Let me sing it to you. His hometown is behind. Yeah. His path is forward. Yeah. Don't scratch me. You think it's bad, right? That's what I think too. I'm so much worse than the singer. But if I sing more, I'll probably get better at it. His path is forward. I'm leaving. If I don't leave, he will get suspicious. Captain, what are you planning? Do you need a teammate? If you need a teammate, why don't you say it? Or you're an enemy. If you're an enemy, then when I attack you with a shell, why don't you kill me instead? Gladia shook her head. You need to know what you want. A lost hunter cannot even tell a trap. You'll become a harvest. All of a sudden. Is that what you want? Singer, your eyes seems to change a little. When you look at us before, it's no different than when you look at the monsters coming from the sea. But now, you're willing to teach me how to make seaweed wines, and you're willing to sing songs for us. You are definitely different than monsters. Monsters will not ask me to sing. They don't even talk. They're dirty and stupid, and they only know to eat. Then, those monsters in the ocean, will they eat us? If they're hungry, yeah. They'll crawl onto the land. It's just like we'll go into the ocean. It's all for food. You sympathize with the monsters? Well, it is suffering when you have your stomach empty. But those who are eaten will not think that way. Yeah, even I don't want to be eaten by the monsters. I never thought about it before, but now I want to listen to the singer sing a little more. I mean, I still need to teach Little Bench. Just like how Grandma Petra taught me a lot of things. Do you need to be like your grandma? Live longer. At least I'm not worried yet. Because, singer, you're here. You will help us. Boom, 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 and defeat all of them. Gladia left. Skadi looks at under the ocean surface. It's different than the deadness a day ago. There's a lot of living things inside. They're holding each other, one on top of another. The one on the top is expanding all its tentacles. It's pretending it's part of the ocean. Once and twice, it's hitting the rocks near the shore. The door in the church is open. People on the beach went home. All the monsters on the ocean are looking. My heartbeat is racing. It's not just heartbeat. She looks at her hand. Only the hunter can see. Her skin is shaking at a fast speed because it cannot sustain the collision of blood. The off-pitch singing voice keeps touching her ear. The smell of the ocean keeps touching her nose. Yeah, right. I'm a hunter after all. Hunter chases the prey. Hunter chases the prey. But the ocean's hunter will dance on top of the prey's fang. The hunter who lost the prey is definitely lonely. She herself is a hunter, and one of those who didn't even need a bounty. It's no use to run away. What she needs to do is to go back into the game. They should fear her. At this time, Skadi finally forgave herself. Skadi jumps into the ocean. Stinkiness. Inside the church, it stinks. Okay, this story is so hard to understand. I literally have no idea what is going on. Okay, let's see how well this works. Huh, interesting.
Let's go.
Oh, I forgot about that. Did I have to turn it off or something? I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot about that.
Ready to go.
Boom.
Target spotted.
That's effective. It will prioritize attacking the lowest HP percentage. Okay. So far so good. I don't know what's gonna come later.
私が振りまく地で大盛り上がり間違いなし。
You ready,
まだ
guys?
なの？へえ。ナイトエリークリア。次。
Boom. Oh, come on. Oh, that worked. Nice, nice. Both that worked. Really, really well. Oh, we've got a lot today, right? Other than me, Granny, Petra, Long Bench, Singer will be back, right? I can't let her go hungry. Oh, what's left? There's some extra we can save in the box. Uncle Fairplace, do you want anything? Oh, okay, I will give it to you then. Oh, all the stuff on your arm, is that seaweed? Give it to me. I wanna make the thing that the singer taught me. Seaweed wine. Oh, where's the long bench? Where did he run off to? Yeah. A red shadow appeared in front of her. Song! Don't grab me. This is for you. Don't bite. Not eatable. Frame! Wood frame! Don't ask her. Yeah. Give this instrument to her. Tell her? Oh no, you cannot tell her. This is not a farewell yet. I'm gonna ask questions, and I will say it myself. Skadi looks at the church on the top. She knows how to get there. Sir, do we need to deploy explosives? Install explosives on the mountain now? Yes. On the other hand, I see someone enters the church. She looks similar to the outsider we've seen earlier. Yeah, sir, so who is she? Algor. I heard she fought against the fish. Except us, there's somebody who knows these monsters and professionally fight against them. If we destroy the church, will she get impacted? If we don't destroy the primary cause, even if we boom this entire place, it will be useless. Is that so? So we still need to know who caused the abnormality here. And even my officer cannot be sure. Do not ask what's outside your mission. Understood. And even though I know, sir, you don't mind it, but I still want to say, this structure here the structure integrity cannot sustain the explosions that we're gonna set off. The southern side of the city can collapse anytime, and the residents don't even know this. Keep on. I want to evacuate them, even though they look odd to you. Should be cleansed. Judge. Yeah. Say your duty. Yes. I am for the continuation of Iberia, to fight against the enemies of Iberia, to defend the purity and morality of Iberia. For that, to that end, I pick up my sword and my lamp. Then you have to say your verdict. You have to make a judgment against them. Judgment? Execute? Give them death sentence? Sir, when was the last time you heard a singing voice like this? Those records, they've been broken. Your machine is full of dust now. I heard that song. I heard the song that this Algor sung to the residents. This song is the original song of Iberia. Before I kill them, I want to know the truth. Just like, sir, you want to find out who is really causing it. Maybe they will still mutate. And at that time, I will cleanse them myself. But right now, I want them to evacuate. Sir, if I have your approval, I'll do it now. And that is your verdict? Sir, I don't know. Alini, you're not only making judgment for the people in front of you, you're also making a judgment for those who are not. If you allow the monsters to live, you're allowing our people to die. I understand. But the decisions like this I've made many times. Your judgment can both stop a catastrophe from happening and bring the catastrophe itself. You can save one but kill hundreds, or kill hundreds but save one. I understood, sir. There's things in here, the conflicts between the rules and the morality, I understood it all. Did I ask you that? What I'm asking is this a responsibility that you can afford? If you can bring pain, then you must take pain. And you need to suffer more pain than all the sins that you gave to others. Do you have the audacity? Does your belief shake when you get suffered in your heart? If you fail, you cause evilness. Will you be defeated? I can sustain, I will not shake. When I join the court, I'm already doing that. I can. If I do wrong things, then I must be judged. And I must do that. Sir, Alright. Alright. Now, fulfill your duty, just. Yes, sir. I will evacuate them right now. And then, sir, the rest of the explosive should be able to demolish the entire Southwind City. Yes. So, if necessary, your decision can be abolished by mine. Yes, sir. Then off I go, teacher. Anthony left as swift as the wind. The big judge stood right there as if himself is a stone at the shore. When the judge has a question, they have opportunity to chase the answer. It's just that everything is too early for this young girl who hasn't seen many evilness and illusions. She still needs more suffering. She needs to be trained. She needs to fail and be broke. She needs to suffer. She needs to give up her dream that's unrealistic. That's how she can be firm. That's how she can be strong. Wait. Who? Hello? Mr. Big Judge. The Grand Judge. I should say grand. I shouldn't say big. It's really just grand. Ah, look who's here. Welcome, the Wandering Singer. And that's it?
任務完了。正確かつ効率のいい式だったな。
That's where it ended? Ah. Alright, I was all hoping for it. Oh, there's a story quest next. Okay, we have something on our hands for the next stream. Anyways, people, it's been a really fun ride. Even though the story is a little hard to bite, I have to say, I am curious what's gonna happen next. I see even Dr. Kal'tsit showed up. So, this is all gonna be very interesting. Alright, this is Luminar. You've been watching CA First Arknights CN. If you like, please subscribe to my channel and like and share this video or this stream. I will see you guys later. Bye!